In today's video, we're going to learn how to send a text message to multiple phone numbers at the same time using JavaScript. So this came more or less like a request from some of the viewers of this channel or subscribers. I don't know if they are subscribed, but some made some kind of request, as you can see here. Okay, so I just felt, okay, let's do it for them. You know, even if it's just one person that has made the request, so you can see that the people suggested or they asked if this could be done to send multiple to send the message to multiple phone numbers at the same time. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So let's see how we can do that. But first, let's test the working one. So I'll paste the various phone numbers I'm going to send it to here. Then enter the message. Then send. I'm running this one from my phone. I turn it from my phone. Okay. So as you can see that it has been sent. Now that it has been sent, let's wait for it to drop. Okay, so you see that I just dropped. There are two messages that just came in. So these two messages, okay, let me swipe down. So you can see here, there are two SIM cards actually in this phone. So it says two SIM phone. So you can see that the two phones, messages came, and they came at the same time. So check the timeline. You can see that they both arrive at 12:48 p.m. All right, so you see that it is possible. So let's work on this. We're going to use the code we used before in the previous video. Okay, that's what we're going to use. As you can see, this is the HTML part of the code. We are not changing anything per se, but we're going to change the input type to text area. That will help us to have a drop, that is, have multiple lines on the input field. So that will be done with text area. So that's the only place I edited in that HTML. Then for the JavaScript, you can see that there's something different here at all. Everything remains the same. We're going to just add a line or two or three, okay, to make it suit the purpose that we are here. So of course, it has its own CSS. We're not going to bother about the CSS aspect of it. I encourage you to actually watch the previous video before coming to watch this. You have the link, have it linked in the description of this video. All right, so let's get right into it. So what we'll do is that, like I said, everything remains the same here. That's why you ought to have watched the other video, because I won't have time to begin to go through this. All right, so let's just focus on the area, the reason why we are here. All right, so under the SMS section, we'll create a constant. So we'll now say const, then phone numbers. So these phone numbers will hold all the phone numbers that are coming from the front end or from the web page. Okay, so we'll now say phone numbers equal to this phone number, this one that's coming, that the user would have pasted there. Then we'll now say the value does split. So we'll split the phone number as they come in, and we'll add semicolon in between them. Then we'll more or less loop through them by using the map function. And then we'll trim out any space that is in between them. Then we'll now put everything within a constant known as destination. So destination will now be equal to the phone number. Of course, also look through the phone number. So which means that at every destination, which is the phone number, be sending the message right there. Basically, that's what this one means. Okay, so within the destination, it's actually the phone number. So as we are looping through them, we are sending the message to the destination, which is actually the number. Okay, so of course, the previous API will not work on this one. I'm actually going to be using the phone number, the API that I'm using for production for this exercise. But you can actually also work with the regular one or with the free one. But in that case, you have to first go and register the phone number that you are sending to. Okay, so here we need to edit line 19. So we'll remove this aspect of the code. We just add destination here because we have already done the looping at line 9 and 10. Okay, so that simply does it from this end. So we are going to now check what is remaining that we need to work on. So the from and the text, they remain the same because it's actually going to be a single text. It's going to be the same text, not the unique text for each of the recipients. Okay, so now it's actually the destination that will be changing. Basically, that's going to be looped through. So the request type remains the same. Everything remains the same here. Okay, so let's comment this and work on the promise. That is the function here, which is going to deal with the connection. So we use a promise here. That's a promise then response. So the promise response has 2 callbacks. Okay, the then function has 2 callbacks. One for if everything goes well, if the promise is kept, so it should display something. Otherwise, it should also display something else. Which will, in this case, if the response is okay, which means if it is sent, let's display a message to the user. Then if it is not sent, of course, let's also display another message to the user. So in this case, fail to send SMS message. Okay, so that is what we have right there. Let's delete this one now. We don't need this. But first, let me copy this aspect of the code and just paste it here. So after it has sent it, let it remove or let it clear out the form or whatever you typed there before. Let it be cleared out. I think that settles that aspect of it. So now let's work on the catch aspect. So on the catch aspect, remove that semicolon. So on the catch aspect, so we'll just work on some things here. So first, we'll print a message to say there's an error. That is show message.inner HTML equals error sending SMS message. Which means if there's a problem, okay, maybe for some reason, maybe connection issue or whatever. So let it be caught here. Let the catch hold it here. So then we'll just edit the error, the error here, or the catch code here. Yes, remove that. Alright, so we'll delete this aspect of it. Once we have deleted that aspect of it, what do we do now? So what we need to now do is to get the API. So I'll go back to Infobip website now. So copy the API there, then come back to the application or to the code, then paste it right there, then save it and test it. So here, what we do now, just paste the phone numbers I want to use, enter the message, then click on send. Once you do that, so that let's wait for it so that it arrives here, and you'll see that also the both messages just arrived. Alright, so that is actually what you see here, how it works. You can see the messages just arrive. Okay, so and that is how it is. So I have 2 SIM cards here, and it's as simple as this. If you need the code, please, why not join the our community? So whatever code we write or tutorial we do, we send you the complete code of whatever the tutorial we're going to do. Alright, so I hope this helps you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Share the video, like the video, and comment. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.